Good morning, EPG Band. It's Mr. J bringing you your Friday announcements. Today is November 6th. I'm talking about next week, which is November 9th through November 13th, the fourth week of second quarter. As always, our contact information is right here, so go ahead and click on that stuff or give me a call if you need anything. Yep, there's that. Cool. Junior high kids, if you have not returned your school instrument contract, please do that as soon as possible. There are still several of you who haven't returned that to me or your fee. Please do that as soon as possible. Next Friday is a chorus day, and 8th graders, that means that you will have band, and that means 7th graders, you will have lessons. So Monday will be flutes, Tuesday will be clarinets and saxophones, Wednesday will be trumpets, Thursday is little brass, Friday is percussion. Back to normal. 5th grade drummers, next week we're going to go back to using snare drums. We've learned the stuff that we need to for right now on the glockenspiels, so we'll start learning how to put multiple instruments together, for example, snare drum and bass drum, adding the suspended cymbal, adding triangle, things like that, which means that I will also be giving you gloves on Monday. They'll be your gloves, and you'll be responsible for keeping track of them. Keep track of them. 7th graders, your assignment is due. So those are due officially today at the end of school. Now, mind you, you can't do my assignment during school because it requires you to play at home. So I'm going to extend that for you until tomorrow at midnight. So that is Saturday, November 7th at midnight. That assignment is due. And if you don't turn it in, you're not going to get points for it until you turn it in. Now remember that you do get one forgiveness, one grace assignment, if you'll excuse my term there. If you turn it in by the end of the quarter, you will still get some points for it. All right. If you're interested in before school or after school lessons, click here. If you're interested in jazz band, click here. Combo, click here. Now, we don't know anything yet about jazz band and combo in terms of the guidance from IESA, but when we know, we'll let you know. Just sign up there so that we have an idea of our roster. High schoolers, get yo instruments out of the auditorium. If you are on the quarantine list or if you have extenuating circumstances, please contact the office and we will set up a way for you to have your instrument delivered. If you are not on the quarantine list and if you don't have extenuating circumstances, come to the high school and get your stuff out of my auditorium. And Jack Hornsby, please clean up your aisle. All right, here we go. School instruments contracts are due as soon as possible. Again, there are still a couple of you who haven't turned those into me. Next Friday is a chorus day. If you want a refresher on the band remote learning info, it's here. And there are some remote lesson opportunities, which are different from the before school, after school. That's for when we're in person. So if you're interested in those remote lesson opportunities, click here. We talked about them yesterday in class. No big deal. Jazz band, combo, click there for information. And here's the advocacy minute, starting my minute timer. All right. Brain benefits of making music. We did talk about this last week, and I linked to the same article, but just in case you didn't watch my video or you didn't read the article, here's the summary, the cliff notes. Brain scans have found physical changes in musicians' brains. The younger you start, the more benefit you have. Specifically, the benefits are in the speech processing and learning part of your brains, especially for students with learning disabilities like dyslexia and similar disabilities. And it does also protect against dementia. Those same parts of your brains that are affected by these types of disabilities are also the types that are affected by dementia. And if you are benefiting these parts of your brain, then obviously it'll help. So it grows the brain in a way that nothing else does, and evidence that musical training enhances things like working memory and language is very robust. That's the biggest quote that I took out of the article. Other benefits that were listed included things like strengthened bonds with others, strengthens your memory and reading skills, makes you happy. Studies show that people who play music smiled more. Musicians can process multiple things at once. Music increases blood flow to your brain. Music helps the brain recover. Music reduces stress and depression. Music training strengthens the brain's executive function. So there are a lot of physical benefits to studying music, not just instrumental music, but vocal music, music of all types. Studying music really benefits your brain. Here's the COVID-19 information. And as usual, if you have any questions, please shoot me an email or, what have you from there. I care about all of you guys. You're very important to me. And please let me know if there's anything at all I can do for you. Bye.